Hey y'all, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are returning, for those of you that are new, welcome. My name is Keisha, and over here we talk all things budgeting, debt payoff, and living a soft life on a budget. Today we are getting into week 5 of my 75 hard personal finance reset, and this week was not too bad compared to week 4. This was not too bad, so let's get into it. And y'all, we are steady growing. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already. I appreciate y'all so much. Love y'all. But let's get into it. Me and the mic ain't micing. Maybe the shirt too loose. All right, so I have a lot to update y'all on, but I'm gonna make it short and sweet because that's what we like over here. I started my March Money Madness Challenge this week as part of my 75 Hard Personal Finance Reset. And if you have not seen that video, go look at it. Go check it out, please. And y'all, I also started tracking how much money I'm actually making as a teeny tiny creator with my affiliate links. And I was actually like quite surprised. And did I mention I went ahead and did a 90-day spending audit? So y'all, I was shocked, but we're not gonna get into that today. So I will say up until this point, like those first 4 weeks of this 75 hard personal finance reset has been all about discipline and gaining my momentum and keeping my eye on the prize. Like, you know, being very mindful and intentional with every move that I make as it pertains to my money and me getting better with my finances. Like I've been doing my daily financial literacy. Like I have not missed a beat with any of that stuff, y'all. So that discipline has really like gotten me together. And I will say my plan was for like going into March, with this being the 5th week, I wanted to go into March more in strategy mode, being more strategic with my income, where my money is going, tracking all of that, ways to like boost my income, which is why, like I said, I started like really keeping track of me doing my affiliate links and whatnot, just to see how much money I actually am making and see like where I can improve at and whatnot. So let's just do a little brief overview of my March Money Madness. Everybody loves March Madness. Like I know we are a sports household, like we love sports and stuff like that. So I just thought it would be something fun to do and put my own little spin on it, and just to keep myself motivated and interested in what I'm doing. So this month, the debt that I'm paying off, I want it to equal out to $1,200. So I calculated that down. That's about $39 per day per 31 days in the month of March. So that's about right at $300 a week. And any way that I can cut costs and whatnot to be able to chunk this money like I'm supposed to, we are doing it. So first thing I did, I called my cell phone carrier and got my bill down. I'm gonna go into full details of the spending audit in a video I'm putting out next Wednesday. I found so much money within my budget just like by going through, for one, that spending audit. I should be ashamed. And 2, going and looking at like my phone bill and stuff like that, seeing where I can cut costs, and also calling these credit card companies and asking for lower interest rates. Like y'all, like I said, I'm gonna do a separate video about that spending audit, but eye-opening at the amount of money I found that I could, you know, actually get in my budget to help me pay this debt off this month. And another thing that I plan to do this March that I was not very intentional about last month is any type of rollover money that I have from like my debt categories during the week, instead of letting that roll over into the next week or whatever, I need to start chunking it towards this debt. Like I will say with like my gas money that I put aside for the week, I always have money left in my gas budget because I do not really go anywhere during the week because I work from home. So with my gas budget, I'm just gonna start, this ring light really is bothering me, y'all, but I have to like protect my eyes. I'm so sorry. But with my gas budget, I usually just roll that money over to the next week. Right now I need to start calculating how much I have at the end of the week and then just chunking it towards this debt payment that I'm trying to pay off. So that is something I'm going to be way more intentional about. And also, like I did really well last month with like, you know, those no spending and whatnot. So I'm going to definitely have at least 2 weeks of just flat out real strict no spending. Like we going all in. But the full details of the March Money Madness Challenge is in the video. So y'all go watch it. Another thing that I'm going to be extremely intentional about this month is my affiliate linking and my affiliate stuff that I actually have. I do not promote myself or do as much as I should. And I think it's because I've been overthinking this stuff. Like I'm thinking I can only like post stuff that I bought recently or something like that. No, that does not have to be the case. I've been getting better about posting, but I have to be more intentional and creative with the ways that I post and whatnot. Like with my LTK, y'all, I actually made money with LTK last month. And I also got accepted into the Walmart Creator Program. So I'm definitely about to start booming on both of those platforms. Like, be on the lookout because your girl about to make a bag. I ain't playing. And while we are here, let's like do a little spill on actually like small creators making money, like, because you don't have to have like a massive amount of followers or even like 500 followers, because I don't have 500 subscribers on my YouTube channel yet. I think I have like 1,800 over on my TikTok, but you do not have to have a huge following to actually get accepted into some of these programs. You just have to post and actually like tag this content and whatnot. Like, I made some money on LTK last month with like very minimal effort, y'all, very minimal. I don't say that proudly because I should have took it way more seriously, but this month I'm going all in with it. And I'm not saying that I didn't take it seriously from like a standpoint of not feeling like it's a, you know, money making platform. It's just because I felt kind of lost in the sauce with it. They give you a lot of opportunities and like classes and whatnot to help build your brand. But I just felt so out of the loop because, for one, like all of this stuff is new to me. Me being on social media and all of that is still very like kind of fresh to me. I've always been very reserved and not put myself out there like this. So me being able to actually just get in front of a camera and like record myself and take pictures and whatnot, that is something major for me. Like, overcoming social anxiety and self-doubt is a real thing. Like, going through this whole 75 hard personal finance reset on top of like just overcoming my social anxiety too, y'all, like it's a lot going into this thing. And I get so like, as the old folks say, I get so filled up when I think about it, because I just, like, I'm really transitioning. Like, we're going through so many different phases at one time. And I'm gonna tell y'all exactly how much I made on LTK. And like I said, this was very minimal effort. Like, I'm just getting my feet wet with everything, y'all. So I'm learning as I go. I'm being patient with myself, but I'm also celebrating my wins. I made $19.13 on LTK last month. And like I said, that was very minimal effort, but it's $19.13 that I, you know, like actually made off of doing my content, which is something that is a big deal. Like I said, as a small creator, there are ways out here to make money. Those may seem like small amounts, y'all, but those small amounts over time are going to add up. And just think about it, continuing to generate like multiple streams of income from different areas, like that money is going to add up. And almost as a continuation of week 4, like I'm continuing to like be more aware of just how emotional money is and whatnot, like just the mindset, the triggers and whatnot, and how it all just intertwines, and it can really affect your relationship with money, how you handle money, how you see money. Like, I'm really learning so much about the emotional attachment with me and money, and it's getting so much more manageable because I'm aware of that stuff. Like, I'm aware of my triggers. I'm aware of the fact that if I'm starting to feel like I want to eat out during the week, I need to like be more mindful of why do I feel like I want to eat out during the week, if that makes sense. Like, do I want to eat out during the week because I'm feeling down, or do I want to eat out just because I haven't ate out this week? Like, it's been some like, you know, come to Jesus type moments with this stuff, y'all, but it's been very eye-opening, very humbling. Like, I'm really grateful I decided to do this challenge, and it's definitely creating a lifelong series of habits for me. All right, and now going into week 6. Week 6 is going to be about consistency and momentum, y'all. Like, we are going full throttle up in this thing. Like, do you hear me? I'm focusing on my March Money Madness challenge. Like, I have tunnel vision right now. Like, I'm going to be really locking in with like my affiliate income, sticking to my budget, and I'm getting a lot more strict with like my no spend weeks, y'all. I do not want to have to spend any money during my no spend weeks, and I definitely going to get way more mindful about making sure my money that rolls over from categories the previous week into the next week are going towards debt, and I'm not just rolling it over, because this $1,200 is going to be paid off by the end of the month. I'm not playing. And like I said, we are almost at that halfway mark. Go big or go home. All right. That is it for today's video. If you have been following along for my 75 hard personal finance reset, thank you. I appreciate all of the support and the encouragement, y'all. The amount of friends that I'm making on here and the camaraderie and whatnot, like, mind-blowing to me. Like, complete strangers that I talk to almost every day, that we are like encouraging each other and just supporting each other in ways that, you know, I didn't even plan for. And I am so appreciative of the community that we are building over here. Like, I love y'all soft girls on a budget. I do. I love y'all long time. But that is it for now, y'all. I will see y'all on the next go round. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And love y'all. Bye.